Hello, today I'm going to talk about my teeny tiny desk and how it's forced me to work in the format that I do. We're going to look at the systems that I have in place in order to function in this really small craft space, and I'll show you how I make my layouts work. First off, my desk is 60 centimeters wide by 40 centimeters deep.
And this is what I had to have to make it work. I'm on my sprint to get to 100 subscribers by the channel's 6-month anniversary on the 9th of May. If you love realistic scrapbooking where we force things to work instead of going for picture perfect, hit subscribe, join the rebellion. Alright, let's get back to the video.
And as you can see, I would really struggle to fit a double 12 by 12 layout on this desk and have space to do anything else. I keep the tools that I use most frequently right here in a space-saving light that also doubles as a pen holder. So you see I've got scissors, pencils, palette knife, tweezers, pokey tool, and my Stampin' Up tool that does lots of different things. This is a tray where I kind of pile up ephemera and things that I'm going to use or have used. I have a glue here, and then over here I have another cup where I keep my sponge dauber, my date stamp, and other pens and brushes that I sometimes use. My anti-static pouch is also in the bottom there as well. And then you'll see over here I have my roly tapes, my removable sticky glue dots, and this here is a salt pig, and thanks to Jamer for that suggestion. I keep my chamois in there so it stays damp but it doesn't go manky. Final thing to note about my desk is, although it's very tiny, it does have this shelf under here, which I think I would have lost my mind if it didn't, because this is where I keep my paper trimmers, my stamping platforms, and also I've got my multi-purpose mat rolled up there in the corner. So they are all literally at hand's reach, which is very necessary when you have no surface space to spare. Now you'll see I have a 2x4 Kallax, and because every surface is important in this tiny space, on top of here I have my printer, and I keep my inks and my blending brushes and my little die cutting machine because I need all of those things close at hand. Going down then, I've got my 12 by 12 papers. I've got little containers with my stamps and dies in sorted by theme. Got some scrapbooks down the bottom. Got more stamps and dies, and then over here I have my container that keeps all my different coloured sparkly gems and embellishments and bling. And then this container here which has my die cutting plates in and my heat tool and things like ribbon and embellishment trinkets. I only have 2 drawers and they're really full. So in the top one I have a bag which keeps my blocks in. I've got various sponge dauber toppers for different colours. I have my little archival inks in here, as well as things like embossing powder and corner punch. And this is the low tack tape that I use to sometimes hold dies down when I'm putting them in the cutting machine. And then this one down below, I've got 2 boards in here. This is my tab board and that one is my tag board. I have my embroidery threads. There's a bag of ribbon in here somewhere, a circle trimmer, and some wooden embellishments as well. It's very cozy. Over here, squashed in next to my work desk, I have my silhouette which cuts in A4, so that works really well for me. Got my tri-blend markers. Then coming down, I've got some card kits in the back there and some bits and pieces of tools that I need, my label maker and the pens for my silhouette. And down the bottom here, this is where I keep a lot of my 6x6 supplies and small form die cuts and similar. And then finally over here I have these shoe boxes, which is where I keep all my A4 paper. So you see they're labelled. I have sticker sheets at the top photo paper in the middle, specialty paper at the bottom, as well as my white card. And then over this side is where I keep my various bits of A4 coloured card and paper. And then you will have noticed from the initial pan at the start, I actually have to use the bed that's literally right behind my space as my work surface. So you'll see here I've got some 6x6 papers and various stamps and dies and various 12x12 papers that I've had out recently for making layouts and cards. So I hope that's giving you some inspiration if you're also crafting in a really small space in a corner of a dining room or somewhere where you need to pack everything away when you finish. It's really true that necessity is the mother of invention. I've definitely managed to fit a lot into the really small space that I have, and I think it really has helped my creativity. So I have some exciting news coming, and I'm going to give you a sneak peek now. But if you want to see what's next for Piece of Paper, join the gang, hit subscribe, and we'll be here with more excitement next week.